And we're live. Hello everyone, I'm going to be right back. Just got to close my door to my room, and then I will be right back. Did I update the title? No, why hasn't that updated yet? Update information, there we go. Great. I'll be right back. Alright, welcome ladies and gentlemen to Chess League TV. We're going to be covering 3 45-45 games today. And the first one is actually already an hour underway, and that is this game versus I Say Potato versus the Rat River Trapper. And the game is very, very sharp. So I want to jump straight into this game and see exactly what's going on and how we got to where we are. So we started off, let me close this opening explorer, let me turn the engine off, with d4, knight f6. I'm putting this in the wrong one, d4, knight f6. So we saw a London system. So I'm surprised we have such a sharp game coming out of the London system, which usually is a little bit quieter. E3, E6, that's fine. I think probably more critical is to play c5 here, because c5 leaves open the options of these queen b6 and bishop f5 lines. But e6 is certainly playable, it just gives you a little bit less flexibility because you can no longer play them in bishop f5. c3, c5, so okay, we're sort of transposing, but again, black has already eliminated this option of playing bishop f5, which sometimes he wants to do in these lines. But this is a very normal London position, can't be terrible for anyone. Knight d2, knight c6, knight f3 should be played here, yep. Knight f3, and bishop e7, okay. I think this is playable, but probably better here is to go bishop d6. And the reason is, even though this is technically white's bad bishop, it's gotten outside the pawn chain and it's exerting a lot of pressure down this diagonal. This is known as the London bishop and is considered very good, like a strong piece for the white player. So it would probably be best for black to trade this piece off. And normally white actually does not take and help black's development. White usually drops back, and this is a very normal London position. Instead, black opted for bishop e7, which is a little bit passive considering how strong this bishop is. I think it's certainly playable, but not to my style. It seems quite slow. And white hopped in with knight e5. So this is an interesting move. It's probably fine. I would look at playing like bishop d3 and maybe castles before going knight e5. The good thing about knight e5 is that you're hindering the development of this piece, because a lot of times black in these positions wants to go like b6 and put the bishop somewhere here. But because white played knight e5, it's not possible to play b6. You're hanging a knight. So knight e5 is interesting, but I'm not convinced it's all that. It is making this quite awkward for black. Another point is that black cannot go queen c7 to defend the knight because the queen would be stepping online with the bishop. So white could probably play like a move like knight g6, just winning an exchange. And white would be totally winning in this position. So this knight e5 move does pose some problems to black. After castles, black really doesn't want to play this move bishop d7 white can always just take the bishop and just claim I have the two bishops, I'm slightly better. And that's a very reasonable claim for white to make. So I actually like this knight e5 move. It's breaking the opening principle of don't move the same piece twice, but it's for a very concrete reason. It makes it very difficult for black to develop this bishop. Although maybe black can go like, no, because if you go queen b6, again, you can't go b6, so you still have this issue with this piece. Something like queen b6, queen b3, and normally black wants to play c4 here, but then after queen c2, white's going to go e4 and have a great game. So yeah, knight e5, annoying. It's very annoying. Here black played a6. Maybe fearing bishop b5. I think because of this passive move, black is already in a difficult spot. a6. This move strikes me as wrong. Black is not developing any of his pieces, he's not controlling the center. However, is bishop b5 a concrete threat? I'm not convinced that bishop b5 is such a threat. For instance, castles, bishop b5. I will go bishop d7. And here, white can take this. And white has the two bishops, but black has some space in the center. Black's a little bit ahead in development here. His rooks are already connected, whereas white needs to make two moves to connect the rooks. So I think black can claim some compensation for giving up the two bishops. And black can proceed with like a6, b5 right away. So black should be okay in this position. I'm not sure bishop b5 is such a huge threat. The other thing that black can think about playing here is... Oh, just kidding. I was going to say knight h5, but that's ridiculous. Knight h5 is hanging. So, no, we can't play knight h5. I would have liked to castle here and just ask white, what exactly are you doing? And on bishop b5, I go bishop d7. On bishop d3, I can continue play as normal. Although I'm not exactly sure what that play will be. I'm also wondering if black can just take the knight. This does tend to be a little bit dangerous, but black could argue that he needs to develop this piece. Something like takes. Pawn takes is very interesting. These are both probably playable. Bishop takes. And like bishop d7 or b6. I like white's position, but I don't think this is unreasonable. On pawn takes, knight d7. There's some annoyance here with this move queen g4, just tickling this pawn. Could be very annoying, actually. I'm not convinced you can castle here. I think you have to give up the exchange. Yeah, you have to give up the exchange here. So, yeah, if you, maybe this just isn't really playable, because after knight d7, queen g4, if you have to make a move like g6, that's so weakening. That's like incredibly weakening. So I already don't like black's position very much. All right. Let me check on my stream. Oh, I'm dropping frames. I've dropped so many frames. Why is that? I'm gonna restart the stream very quickly. Why am I dropping so many frames? This is very frustrating. My internet should not be having these issues. Ha 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 ha. Ho hum. My internet keeps spiking from like 2000. It's like transmitting 2000 kilobits to like 300. It's very annoying. Hmm. Hey Archon, you're not allowed to watch when I start covering your game. I don't know what the issue is, why I'm dropping so many frames. It's like, it's going all over the place, it's going from 2000 to 500, back and forth. Annoying. Very annoying. Sorry guys, just going, looking for solutions. Oh, your game got canceled? That's cool, we'll cover these two. I have to restart my router, I'll be back in 5 minutes. And we're back.